So what differs from me when it comes to business, social media, marketing, and other people's approach? Because every single personal trainer that's done more than 50 PT sessions suddenly is a business coach. I'll tell you, I'm not afraid to drop my pants and show you what's cooking under the hood. Keep your eyes up here, you dirty perv. I like automation. I've had nearly 90,000 people use the James Smith Academy. Do you know how many of them I had to jump on a sales call with? None. You should send people from your socials to a squeeze page. That could be Telegram, could be WhatsApp, could be an email marketing list. I would say an email marketing list ideally. From then, you build and nurture an audience. If you were to have 1,000 people here, I think is a golden rule, you try and have 20% of those on your email list. So if you didn't have 200 on your email list, you've not been squeezing your audience enough. 10,000, 2,000, so forth. Now, from that squeezed audience from socials, you're gonna send people to a landing page. Now, I'll be honest, the majority of actual mentorship and nurturing that I do with the people inside my business mentorship is with their landing pages. This morning, I spent about an hour and 10 minutes just critiquing people's landing pages, giving them little things that they can do and change. Even when it comes to font, colors, one guy was using 2 different fonts in the same paragraph. I was like, what are you doing? With pricing, with offering, how they structure a money back guarantee, just making it look less like a 1990s telesales script, making it more look like the real person that they are. And it's crazy how many coaches I've jumped on calls with and they've got personality, they've got charisma, but their landing page is as bland as sucking on your uncle's flip-flop. Then there should be a certain percentage of traffic that you send to your landing page that comes out in sales. Talking about that, we've got about 500 coaches now that are inside the business mentorship within the first month. I've not had to get on one sales call because my landing page gives people everything they need. And even you watching this video on YouTube right now is a social strategy to take you to the landing page to get sales. But I know some of you have watched these videos before and you've actually not gone ahead with it because you're uncertain that this is going to be right for you. So let me put your mind at ease. I'm going to put a link in the description for the landing page. I'll also put it in the comments, but the second one I'm going to give you is going to go to a sales call. Now, unfortunately, although I would love to jump on that call with you, I've just got too many coaches in the mentorship that need my help. So I've hired some legends that can sit with you for 15 minutes to discover whether or not you're right for this course or not, because I don't want bad people in there. As far as when it comes to you working with your clients, the most important thing is that your client is right for you and you're right for your client. You don't want their money if they're not right for you and you don't have the skills to help them, the same way that I don't want you as a client if I'm not right for you. So you can book in for free, have a discovery call, that link's gonna be in there, they'll put your mind to ease. And let's not forget with this. You know, at this point, I'm not a con man. I'm not a charlatan trying to steal your money. If you go through this process and you end up joining, and within the first week or two, you're like, it's not right for you, I'm only one polite email away from going into Stripe and refunding you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh, delete, block the person, run away with his money. There are some coaches out there, especially some that came to IFS, that are making 100,000 euros a month just using DMs. And I think that's great, well done. But if you wanna know why this keeps selling out, if you wanna know how I became a Sunday Times #1 bestselling author 3 times in a row, or if you want to know how I've nearly had 100,000 clients go through my academy, it's been because of my email list. Right now, I've got about 40% of my Instagram following. We've got 500,000 people on the email list. I've never DM'd anyone to make a sale in history. And although this is great for automation because you can send people to landing pages and you can send them to a sales page, I always think that emails are great. I always think they're better. People now are wanking themselves off because their interest rate's gone up. So in their savings account, they're earning a bit more money. If you really want to know, a great interest savings account is collecting emails. Because in a year's time, 2 years' time, you might not be doing what you're doing now. You might want to pivot and sell a product or a different service or whatever it is. You might write a book. You might start doing events. And I just don't think that DMs are the place to do it. I just bought an Audi RS6 from Audi. Twin turbo, V8, supercharged, dad wagon. I didn't DM Audi, I sent them an email. Emails where the daddies do business. You think Amex are sending you a DM to say it's time to pay your credit card? If you want to contact a celebrity, you're way better off emailing them. My inbox has been open for 10, 15 years. I don't even read my own DMs. Every other business coach is telling you need to do high ticket. I hate high ticket, I hate it. Even with this course, I'm charging you 1/10 of what I should be charging for it. Why? Because I can't confidently say in front of a camera, hey, join my course, unless I know you're getting value from it. And I'm sorry, but charging $10,000 for a course, I just can't look down the barrel of the lens of a camera and be confident with that. But some of you guys are trying to charge £1,200 for my 12-week transformation program. And you know it's not worth it because you wouldn't pay that yourself for coaching for 12 weeks. So when you are trying to do your socials, your squeeze, your landing page, you've got no confidence because you don't believe in the very thing that you're selling. If you can just put the right things in place, you can charge people a sensible amount of money and get more of them to do it. And if you can just work on building out a team and a support structure or whatever, you can have integrity with it. Because I know you're not confident charging the big money for it. You would rather earn less, but your business mentors are just pushing up this, which is crazy. And 4, one way that I like to get away from this high ticket and getting people to remortgage their house to get a flipping training program and to chat to you. I love weekly pricing. In Australia, you pay for things weekly. I pay my mortgage weekly, I pay my car finance weekly, you do everything weekly. And what I've come to realize is this. People actually think about their PT costs weekly. If you're a PT and you charge £30 an hour, they go, my PT costs me £30 a week, or if I see them twice, it's £60 a week. When you say you're £30 an hour, they don't go, it's £120 a month. They don't do that. Also, when you charge monthly or high ticket, they're gonna compare this to things like mortgage, car finance, important things in their life. With weekly pricing, if you were to charge £40 for your online coaching, you can compare it to the takeaway that they're not eating. You can compare it to the PT that's only just started at the gym next door that's charging the same amount an hour. You can start getting an emotional connection to other things that cost them a weekly amount. You might go, your last train ticket to London costs more than what I charge for a week of online coaching. And it's then that you can start to get people to see the value in your offering. Now, I know what people are gonna say, you need commitment. If you're shit, you need commitment. Because you are crapping your pants that they're gonna join your program, then they're not gonna like it and you want all their money to be in the bank so you can run with it. If you charge weekly, if you do not deliver on your deliverables, they will leave. But who's that on? Not your client, it's on you. And better yet, when they can see the value and you can deliver to them what they want, they might just stay with you for more than 12 weeks. And they might be more inclined to refer you to friends. And they might be more inclined to tell their friends how much it costs, which will be on your landing page anyway. People will buy your high ticket because you pressure them into it on a sales call and they feel like a numpty for not buying it. They actually buy your high ticket because they don't want to waste your time on the call. They never tell their husband, they never tell their friends. They're really embarrassed, and a couple nights later after a glass of red wine, they tell their friends they spent £1,200 on PT. Their friends are going, Janice, what the hell are you doing? You're an idiot. That's why the majority of your high ticket clients never come back. And the best thing is, I can see it in your eyes that you're not confident selling that. Create automation. You should be able to put things out and wake up with money in the bank. You shouldn't have to get on calls with people. DMs, cool. Emails, way better. But the majority of people coaching you this have never had a good email campaign before. They've never had a big email list because they don't squeeze people properly. High ticket, I know you hate it. You like the pay slip, but you can't see yourself doing this forever. And you need to be savvier with your pricing so you communicate with your client your value better. The problem isn't your client, it often is the way you're positioned in the pricing. Now, like I said before, I'd love to get on a sales call with you. I can't because I'm servicing the people inside. But if you do want to talk to someone, there'll be a link in the description in the comments. But better yet, just buy the course. Just come in. Like I said, if a week in, you're not loving it, I'm one polite email away from giving you your money back. Cool.